What would you do if you were laid off from your job? It's a question many of us fear, but it's exactly what happened to Scott Goodfriend in 2023. Imagine, one day you're working at Meta, one of the tech world's giants, and the next, you're left in a whirlwind of uncertainty. It's like being thrown into the deep end without a life jacket. The sudden shock, the questions bombarding your mind, the what-ifs and the now-whats. It feels like a cruel game of musical chairs, and you're left standing when the music stops. But here's the twist, folks. Sometimes, life's unexpected turns aren't detours, they're the actual path. The universe has a funny way of shaking things up just when we think we've got it all figured out. And that's exactly what happened with our buddy Scott. But what if I told you, this was the beginning of a much larger journey for you? Have you ever heard of the saying, when one door closes, another opens? Well, for Scott Goodfriend, that door led to his side hustle, Ultimate Food Tours. Now what is a side hustle, you may ask? It's that passion project, that little gig you do on the side of your main job. For Scott, his side hustle was born out of his love for food and his knack for organizing food tours for his friends and family. When he moved from Los Angeles to the culinary melting pot that is New York City, his side hustle found a new playground. He started planning food tours, exploring the city's gastronomic delights, and in 2019, he launched his business on Airbnb experiences. The side hustle was simmering on a low flame while Scott continued his day job at Meta. But then, in 2023, an unexpected twist. Scott was laid off from Meta. For some, this might have been a setback, a hurdle too high to overcome. But not for Scott. He saw this as an opportunity to turn up the heat on his side hustle. He decided to take his passion for food tours and make it his full-time gig. Now let's not sugarcoat it, the journey wasn't always as smooth as a well-aged whiskey. There were challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But Scott was determined. He stayed organized, took small steps every day, and networked with other business owners. He understood that turning a side hustle into a main gig was not an overnight process. It required patience, resilience, and a dash of creativity. But guess what? His recipe for success worked. Today, Ultimate Food Tours is a thriving business, earning around $200,000 annually. What started as a side hustle, a hobby, has grown into a full-time venture. A testament to Scott's entrepreneurial spirit. And just like that, Scott's side hustle was no longer on the side. What does it taste like to turn a setback into a comeback? Imagine biting into a fresh, juicy apple, its sweet, crisp taste bursting on your tongue. That's a little like the taste of success Scott Goodfriend savored when his side hustle, Ultimate Food Tours, started to thrive. New York City, a culinary paradise, became his playground. His business, once a pastime, now a full-time gig, started garnishing a hearty annual revenue of around $200,000. It wasn't just the money, it was the freedom, the satisfaction of steering his own ship, of transforming a passion into a livelihood. The sweet taste of success wasn't just about financial prosperity, it was about resilience, determination, and the audacity to dream. It was about transforming a setback into a comeback, about turning an unexpected twist into a tantalizing new flavor. So, how does success taste? It's like a fine wine, complex and rewarding with a hint of sweet, sweet irony. It's a taste that lingers, that motivates, that inspires. It's a taste that's best savored slowly, relishing every little victory, every hurdle overcome. And that, my friends, is the taste of sweet, sweet irony. So, what can we learn from Scott's journey? Well, Scott's story is a testament to the power of resilience and the sweet, sweet irony of turning adversity into opportunity. His journey underscores the importance of staying organized, a trait that can transform a side hustle into a thriving full-time gig. But organization isn't the only ingredient in the recipe for success. It's also about taking small steps every day. Even if it feels like you're not making progress, remember that each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. And let's not forget the power of networking. Scott leveraged the insights and support of other business owners to help navigate his path. It's a reminder that we don't have to do it all alone. Seeking advice, sharing experiences, and building relationships can not only open new doors but also help weather the inevitable storms of entrepreneurship. So, as we wrap up Scott's tale of turning a setback into a comeback, let's carry with us these lessons. They are not just about business but about life itself. Because at the end of the day, it's not the challenges that define us but how we rise to meet them. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. And as Scott Goodfriend would say, the irony is pretty sweet. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more videos like this. Before we wrap up, let's take this moment to remind ourselves why we share stories like Scott's. It's to inspire, to motivate, and to show you that anyone can turn their dreams into reality, no matter how big the hurdles may seem. We hope you've been inspired by Scott's journey from side hustle to full-time gig, and the sweet taste of his success. If you've enjoyed this video, we have so much more to share. Imagine more stories like this, more lessons to learn, more inspiration to gain. That's what you'll get when you hit the subscribe button. Now visualize the subscribe button icon popping up on the screen. It's right there, waiting for you to click. By subscribing, you're not just joining a channel, you're joining a community of dreamers, doers, and hustlers. A community where we share, learn, and grow together. A community where we turn setbacks into comebacks, just like Scott did. So, go ahead, click the subscribe button, join us on this journey. We promise it's going to be exciting, inspiring, and full of surprises. Because here, every day is a new story, and a new lesson. So, are you ready to join the journey? Click subscribe now, and let's get started. Remember, as Scott Goodfriend would say, every setback is a setup for a comeback. So, let's make our comebacks together. Subscribe now, and thank you for watching.